I've got something quite interesting this afternoon. It's a rather large box arrived, which I'm intrigued about. This has come from a very special subscriber again, and arrived this morning just before we went out, so I've not had a chance to open it yet. We've been out today, and the story behind that is also acquired this, which is a memento from my mother. We've had a marvellous day out at Pooley Bridge in the Lake District. It's the first time Mum's been, so she's got me this rather fabulous Dibby figure as a memento, so he'll be treasured. So I'm intrigued as to what is interred within this box. I'm going to open it up for you now, if I can get into it. It is beautifully wrapped. Thank you very much, subscriber. I know what one of these figures is, and you honestly didn't have to send me it. Very grateful that you have, because it's a figure I was on your list of how you desired figures. You've wrapped this up extremely well. I'd expect no less from somebody who has such a cute attention to detail and such neat handwriting. Brilliantly done. Thank you. So, one of these figures, I am aware of what it is already, but there do seem to be further surprises within this box. It's a very large box for that particular figure, which is Anthony, the PNSO Styracosaurus. I absolutely adore Styracosaurus, and I've got some lovely Styracosaurus figures in my collection, which are both historical and quite recent, and including an incredibly special one which was given to me by my YouTube subscriber, which is one of the most special figures in my collection. So I can't wait to compare Anthony with that figure, which is of course the Batat Styracosaurus. So, in the box, it's all very well wrapped up in here. Let's see what we've got. This is all very exciting. Very, very beautifully packed. Oh, great. Oh, wow. Okay. Right, so I've just taken, even just looking at a glance. This is mind-blowing stuff. This is, how do you keep doing this? This is extraordinary. So here, of course, we have Anthony, this beautiful brand new PNSO Styracosaurus, which I can't wait to have a closer look at, but there are some phenomenal classic figures in here as well. The Megalosaurus from Invicta. This was possibly the first toy dinosaur I got. The first Invicta figure I got was the Plesiosaurus, and Invicta figures have got such a special place in my heart, and I'm delighted to see that they're getting the respect and they're being cherished the way they should be now in the modern era. And furthermore, here we have the Invicta Iguanodon, and I love the fact that these are the plain monochrome ones as well. So I actually always preferred them like this. I mean, when you're a kid, you like the colourful things, but when you're an adult, you go back and you see how beautiful these monochrome figures are, and how charming they are, and how detailed they are. Absolutely spectacular. What's this little dude? Little blue Ceratosaurus. I don't know what brand this is, but he's really cute. Adorable, thank you. And it stands on his own 2 feet as well. You can't see from here, but that figure, that tiny little Ceratosaurus, actually stands. And here we have, this is the Invicta Muttaburrasaurus. This is the painted version. This was a very unusual one among the Invicta figures. That's fab, thank you. Open up the Invictas again. Good grief, this is very, very well packed. Pretty much the whole Batat collection here. This is extraordinary. This is a phenomenal figure. What an absolute beauty. How did you even manage to get these? They're amazing. I've got to see what species this is in this light. Now, I've got my contact lenses in. I've not been home very long, but that... Oh, what a beauty. Is that an Edmontosaurus? Can't be. Did Batat do an Edmontosaurus? I'm going to have to do some research. That is mind-blowing. That is absolutely mind-blowing. And here we have beautiful Batat Acrocanthosaurus. Of course, PNSO have just unveiled an Acrocanthosaurus as well. Fergus they've called it, which I'm dying to get hold of. And this is beautiful. What a gorgeous looking figure this is. You know, I mean, Bat really were kind of ahead of their time in so many ways. Absolutely stonking. We've got further ones in those books here too. Now, this is one of my favourite dinosaurs of all time, Uranosaurus. This is a figure that's severely underrepresented in toy form, I feel, and this is not a figure I ever owned, and I am now so grateful to. I mean, maybe it has dated a little, but isn't that absolutely stunning? I know there's a bit of thinking that maybe ornithopods and hadrosaurs have thicker necks now. I'm inclined to feel that they're over muscling them slightly and that we're making them too horsey, and that the media does not suggest that, but it's an interesting concept. Eudoraptor. What an absolutely wonderful figure. The colours and the patterns, I did have this one and I've missed it so much. Absolutely brilliant. These figures are all so beautiful as well, they're in such good condition. Where on earth you've managed to get these from? I'm just absolutely blown away. I've got a fabulous little T-Rex here. Oh, it's so cute. A little baby T-Rex, look at that. Again, monochrome. I wonder what brand these are. I am going to have to contact you and ask you, I'm afraid. These are figures I am unaware of. That was a really cute little T-Rex, baby T-Rex there, as you can see. It also stands on its feet. Let's have a look here. Oh my. Right. Pachycephalosaurus. Absolutely stunning figure of Pachycephalosaurus. I didn't realise these had ever even been released. You know? Goodness me, to have this figure, what a beautiful, beautiful figure. You know, they're still kind of, sorry I'm focusing confused here, still kind of stand up to scrutiny now, a lot of these figures. There we go. I was hoping to replace my phone with a camera that's perhaps a little bit more amenable to doing things like this, but I've had my phone for 5 years and it's doing the job. This Pachycephalosaurus stands perfectly as well. That classic Amargasaurus. And of course, these were sculpted by the late great Dan LaRusso, who very, very sadly passed away before the rest of the line could be released. And again, this is a figure I had when I was younger, and I felt so sad that, you know, I've lost my Bat-Ats and now you're giving me them back. I'm just, you know, I've just turned 40 and this is phenomenal stuff. And the Gallimimus. This absolutely stunning Gallimimus figure. And yes, the Bat-Ats are a little bit dated now, but they're 25 years old and they were so ahead of their time in so many ways. And there's no pronation of the hands there or anything, as you can see. Even in the Eudoraptor here, you know, those hands aren't pronated. You know, the Styracosaurus, the outer claws were just nubbins, they weren't painted as claws, and people continue to make that mistake for so long afterwards. And yet Bat-At had it nailed from the start. Oh, brilliant! We have some Dino Rider figures. I remember these ones. I had this dude and I had this figure. I think they were called Valorians. The Valorians, and I can't remember what the bad guys were called. I loved the Dino Riders when I was a kid. I've still got a couple of them. Fabulous, thank you very much. It's nice to have some figures which scale nicely with the others as well. Thank you. Oh, goodness me, it can't be. It can't be. Surely. How on earth did you manage? How on earth did you manage to have more than one of these in your collection? This is an absolute box of treasure. It's a box of extraordinary rarities. That Styracosaurus, what a fabulous figure. Absolutely amazing stuff. And you know, there's still more in here. This is beyond. Oh wow. No, I never actually encountered these, but these are Bat-At miniatures. As you can see, that's Uranosaurus again. Beautiful, beautiful Uranosaurus. Again, I'm just waiting for a modern company to do a modern representation of this and to do it justice. You know, I feel like PNSO are the only ones so far who kind of nailed Iguanodon, and I know that some feel it's more like a Mantellosaurus, but I'm happy, you know, with all the confusion around the name of iguanodon, I'm happy to consider that to be an iguanodon, you know, kind of old school. And this, brilliant, the Batat Ceratosaurus, excellent, absolutely brilliant. I've got more to add to my home museum now. I mean, these figures are such special rarities, and there's a further one in here too. Is this a Herrerasaurus? Is this a collector Herrerasaurus? I'm not entirely sure. But these figures, obviously, apart from the Styracosaurus there, which you've already granted to me, are all figures which are unique in my collection now. Absolutely amazing. I'm just overwhelmed again. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. This is an extraordinary collection of dinosaurs here. This little, I think it's a Herrerasaurus. I wish I could see it. Megalosaurus. This is a Megalosaurus, of course it is. What am I thinking? The collector Megalosaurus. It's a wee bit more dinky than I was expecting. It's a tiny, dainty little figure. It's beautiful. Megalosaurus, again, very underrepresented in toy form. And of course, we do have the Torvosaurus from PNSO, but to actually have a proper Megalosaurus is quite something. So in this collection, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 figures you've packed into this box for me. And just, I can never thank you enough for your kindness. And yeah, this is going to keep me occupied for a little while. I'm often quite slow in reviewing, and time quite often doesn't feel like my own. And I mean, this is just phenomenal act of kindness again. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Can't wait to crack this guy open as well and have a closer look at him, but I'll do that when lighting conditions are more amenable and I can see. So I'll have a closer look at everything here. Actually, these boxes. It's got all pieces in the box too. So the leaflets and the posters is all in here. Now I know you had a spare one, but this still feels like quite a big, chunky, beautiful figure as well. Anthony, I always tend to rename them. I came from the own names, so I don't stick with the names I have. I certainly couldn't stick with the name Bieber for a Stegosaurus, for example. Oh, yes. I'm just getting it out just so I can show you with the Batat Styracosaurus. As you can see, the PNSO figure is considerably larger. Let's get some hands in the way. And obviously more modern and more detailed. You know, the limb posture and everything is a bit more as per current thinking. And the current thinking as well is that, you know, these frill horns would have all been slightly unique to each other, but oh, beautiful. Honestly, absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Can't wait to just sit and tomorrow is my final day off, and I'm just going to sit in amongst all my dinosaurs and hopefully get some more review videos done for you all. And to my subscribers, I say thank you very much. This is brilliant, and I wish you all the best, and I wish you all the best, and I hope you stay safe and be well. And see you in the next video.